And so we're down on Moresby Island, and we're 3 kilometers back from the ocean. And my efforts now are trying to take my passion for the wilderness and fostering kids' own experiences, trying to connect. Being on island here, I really realized that, we're living so nestled in the wilderness and so next to this gigantic ocean, and yet the kids are disconnected. Largely, they're completely unaware of what the moon is doing, what the oceans offer. I kind of call it an ecological illiteracy. If we could, as a community, make long-range plans, start to consider this as home forever, and make decisions that relate to here, to me that's visionary in thinking. If I could say one thing to decision makers about this region, to pull themselves out of thinking of the immediacy of our needs, economically especially. We need to think about how we want the oceans to look 50 years from now, what we want to see in there, and pull ourselves out of what we need this year. And the same thing with regards to the forest that's been largely cut over on this entire island, and so we're, as a whole island community, desperately trying to protect as much of the island as possible. Decision makers need to think about how we want our forests to be, or how we would want our community to be 50 years from now. 50 years ago, all we were was a supply tank for somewhere else, but now communities are demanding to be more directly involved with the land around them and to think more bioregionally. And so now we just have to figure out a way of envisioning what would be an ideal tree that we would want to cut down and use, and what would be the ideal amount of fish, what would be the ideal give and take, what's a good balanced give and take